So one of Charlie's superpowers that people actually don't know about is internet trolling.
Okay.
And something I am really proud that he partakes in is getting feet pics from Indians.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's like the Uno reverse card.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome. So you know how like PVC patch companies and stuff like that, they'll message you. So long
Honorable
story.
sir.
Yeah, honorable sir. So I have it down on how to get feet pics with them. And I think the quickest I've gotten is probably within 4 messages. And the last one I got him to send me a feet pic because in this country, I need to see your feet so I could trust you to do business with you. And after he sent me a picture of his foot, I messaged back and I said, now I need to see the bottom of those feetsies. And he sent me the bottom of his feet. And what's awesome is that they're all these just like clearly Indian feet, right? That certain shade with dirty, disgusting floors beneath them. And then I end it with, I'll go talk to my business partner. So yeah, I literally have I'll show you after, but I have
pretty good.
more than a couple
it's
of
pretty
just
good. I look forward to them.
Indian feet pictures on my
That's
phone.
some pretty next level stuff right there.
Next level, dude.
I would have never even thought about that.
Yeah, I used to, after I would do that and I'd get the feet pics, I would actually post the feet pic on my story and then tag them and say thanks. So,
Dude. Well, you got to keep yourself entertained somehow.
Like I said,
Yeah.
he's a next level trolling like superpower. Like
Yeah,
he's really good at it.
so there's what was it? My buddy, he had a TikTok, right? And he'd kind of show guns. So I got on there. I made an old lady TikTok account. I took just some random picture off of Twitter, an anti-gun lady. Took her picture, made a TikTok account, and I went on his account and I started, assault weapons aren't a joke. We got to get rid of them, stuff like that. And it got to a point where I had made up a whole backstory. I was married to some cop in Washington for 20 years because I knew he was going to come up to visit. And we go back and forth, and he would actually send me the screenshots and tell me what he was going to say to her next. So then I just formulated a great comeback, and it went on and on. My goal was to have him show up to Washington and fight my imaginary husband.
No.
Well, he pussied out. So I guess the win of that was I got to call him a pussy because he never showed up to fight. And then I kind of broke it to him, had all the screenshots that I still have all those too. I just go and like when I tricked him.
This one's bad.
So
I feel bad.
we're up shooting up here. It was myself, buddy, and Unlucky Duck on Instagram. And we stopped by Buffalo Wild Wings, and there's a waitress, right? And he doesn't have a girlfriend or anything, and he mentions, oh, she's cute. So I'm like, write down your number. So he writes down his number on a napkin. We leave, and then I realize my other buddy who's with us, they don't communicate. He doesn't have his number. So I hit him up, and I'm just like, hey man, message him, pretend to be the girl. So they are messaging for a solid week. We created a group chat on Instagram so we could discuss replies and stuff. And he made up a backstory, how he was in med school or becoming a nurse and all that. And got to a point where actually grew suspicious for one instance. He's like, all right, send me a picture of you with a spoon on your head. Well, Unlucky Duck, his fiance, girlfriend at the time, was working in dental office. So she had the whole like nurse type thing. She took a picture of herself, put a spoon on her head, was wearing a mask, made sense because it was during COVID, right? Sentiment, he was sold. We set up a date to go back to the Buffalo Wild Wings. He was going to pick her up and they were going to go get sushi and drinks and all that good stuff. So myself, my buddy Kev, Unlucky Duck, we all sat there and waited for him. And he shows up and he sees us and he like
He's
grabs
like
my shoulder.
and everything, man.
Yeah, it was gnarly. So I'm like, hey, he knows now. And he grabs my shoulder. He's like, oh, you're a dick. I'm like, why? He's like, I got a date. I got to go meet her at the bar. Still didn't pick up on it by this point. I'm just like, oh man, this is really going to be funny. So then homeboy Unlucky Duck, he's like, hey, I'm so-and-so. I forgot what the name was for her. And yeah, he was super sad. He took 11 shots of tequila that night. Yeah, that was absolutely hilarious.
That is some next level trolling.
Yeah,
I'll
so
give
just
you
be
that.
careful. Just be careful, okay? Be on your toesies. Feetsies, as Charlie would say.
Be on your pale brown feetsies,
I mean,
dude.
once you said now let me see the bottom of those feetsies. Like you knew you had them right there because if he's like, oh, okay, yeah.
As soon as they send that first picture of their foot, because what they tend to do is they'll just plop down their foot and then they'll just take a picture. And usually, like, I've even got ones where it's like they clearly sleep on the floor and it's like at the bottom of their little mat that they can't afford. And they take a picture. And it's like, once I got that, my goal is if I get one foot, I want to get both in the same picture. And if I got both, like I want to get the underside, just see how far I can drag it. And really, this whole time they're thinking, oh, we're doing business. He's gonna get so many patches not sent to him, and I just get feet pics. And sometimes, this might be weird. Sometimes that's it. I just don't tell anyone. I just thought it was funny, and then I move on.
Yeah.
He hides them. He puts them in his personal library.
It's more the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah.
You know, versus the actual
That's
payoff.
it. That's literally it. Yeah.